So this is the new Blue Angel piece.
Yeah, it's a Super Hornet, they call it. They were in town not too long ago. 2 weeks ago, I guess. I heard them up.
I heard them. I didn't watch it, but I heard them.
The four of them take off at the same time, and they kind of go straight up like this, and then they roll. They roll this way, the bottom side. I got a lower injection seat. See a cutaway. It won't work, but it's there for the look. That's what it's all about. Then you can see the rocket pods on the top of the seat. It's kind of small and uncomfortable, but it's got nice tires on it. It's got chrome
exhaust.
Yeah, I know it. Nice T-handle. The handle here was off my toolbox.
Okay.
So were the wingtips. It does really good landings though. It likes to take off and go straight up. I don't know why, but it just does. I started out, I painted it black, then I painted it blue, then with the yellow stripes is the Tonka color. Then I put a little black back on it just so that it was like a little bit too much yellow. Then I got one more here to land, which is the B-52 bomber.
Okay, so this is a new one too.
Yep.
B-52.
It's got good wheels.
Let me see the front of that.
Garage door wheels.
And that's a CO2 cartridge.
Yep, all CO2s.
CO2 cartridge jet engines.
I'm going to put a couple more in here. Yeah, as bombs. It's got the wheel skirts. The flaps are fully extended. They're heavy, very heavy plane.
I like the camo job on it.
I think it's my heaviest plane here yet. You'll hear how hard this hits. Really hard, but it's got really good wheels though. They like to fly nice and flat and maybe tip a little bit when they're coming in. It's got mid-air fueling. It's just pretty much, I just popped a hole in there and bent it a little bit. The windows are holes, and I didn't get too fussy on the cosmetics of it. There's limitations on what I stop at. I like to leave it kind of
this is a
roughed.
Another scrap metal piece.
Yes.
Scrap CO2 cartridges and
yeah, we shot them all.
Yep.
Hundreds and hundreds of BBs. Very good. This is my favorite one. Whatever I'm building or whatever I'm looking
that's
at,
your favorite one, yeah.
is my favorite one. I even said to my lady friend, my favorite one is the one I'm looking at as I'm touching her shoulder. I started out with this all tan, the same color as the Enterprise, and I go, well, the Enterprise looks good, and it had the dirt debris on it, so this one I camoed it. I hit it a little bit with some tan and a little bit of forest green. Then the underbelly I kind of left black.
Did the camo job.
It's really heavy though. And it likes it. These wheels are garage door wheels, and they can hold a 700-pound garage door up, so they can hold up a 6-pound airplane. Beautiful.
Awesome. No, I like the color, the royal blue.
Royal blue and the Tonka yellow. Sunrise yellow, Tonka yellow.
Okay.
Safety yellow. B-52 has got the camo, a lighter camo.
And this is the other older piece here.
The Liberator. This is
And these spin.
yep, engine. I think they go from the right to the left, the engines.
Okay.
Like this would be engine number 1. Yeah, I even marked the.
Didn't they start it with like a shotgun shell or something?
Some do. This is engine
Shotgun
3,
blank.
4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, they spin really good. They're a little bolt, shoulder bolt washers, and they're a little sloppy in there. A drop of oil. This gun turret spins around a little bit. This gun turret here just kind of rocks, both of them. Then you got the 2 in the front, and then 2 in the back. Then there would be a belly one, a retrievable one.
And you got bombs in this one.
Yeah, instead of
CO2 cartridge bombs.
CO2 bomb, empty. It's heavy. It's heavy. It's got a lot of counterweight up front. It's got the tricycle wheels, so I had to put some extra weight on the front. This extra metal here is heavier, and there's some metal stuck in here, all welded in there, so that this front stays down, or else it wants to tip.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you're right.
And they can, like the other planes, some of them have the wheels in the back, but it's just balanced.
Just balanced.
It's so close, right? So close, and I'm all right with it.
Yep.
But you can leave it sit like that too. It looks fine. It can taxi like this.
Right.
Or it's on its front wheel. Then back with these wheels, all these wheels can turn, so this plane can come down the runway sideways like this.
Okay.
I saw a video of that. That's so that it can
cross winds or something.
right. Amazing. The wheels can the plane can almost go sideways.
Right. I see videos where they kind of almost land it sideways. You know?
I saw the insane instructions designing of this landing gear. It's incredible how it works. Can hold the plane, can retract.
Right.
Doesn't fall apart easily, and it's just amazing, beautiful. This one here is just pretty much straight on. It's got those big wheel skirts that fold up in so that the belly of the plane is enclosed.
So if you had this thing was all CO2s,
I would think that if
you poked them all at the same time,
CO2s, and all of a sudden they all poked,
they might take off for a minute.
I would think it would go 10 feet, and it would have a vapor trail. You
Yeah, it would. It would freeze all up. You know?
Oh, it'd be icicles behind this thing.
Yep.
Somehow, I don't know how, but I would think so.
That's awesome. Another solid metal.
Yeah, these planes are pretty nice. They're going to be for sale after they get shown around a lot.
Right.
I'll part with them. And then this one here is pretty much my favorite too. It's my latest one.
It's pretty. I mean, I like the paint job.
It's different.
Yeah.
It sure is. It likes to go straight up. And they fly these incredibly good. It's heavy. This also, I put a lot of nose weight in. This front is exhaust pipe. It's been cut down and rolled, and there's a bolt right here.
Okay.
A solid bolt right to a point. There's a lot of counterweight stuck in there just so that this front is heavier.
Tags in there. Yep.
I gave it a little bit of a stripe. It's not the best, but looks good. That's what Farm Studios does. Like I'll scribe a line, then I'll cut it a little farther ahead of the line so that when it's put together, I got room to grind back. But it had those nice yellow stripes on there, and I thought of different ways of putting them on. Then the tailpipes, there are these little round chrome pieces I put inside these square pieces, and I use these screws to lock it in place and give it the angle that's needed.
Okay.
And it holds it in place. But I couldn't really weld it, and it just it come out fine.
Beautiful.
Little handle here. This rod is out of my toolbox. I needed some more metal, and I go up in my toolbox and got some extra metal on it. I need to rip it out. I was looking through my part supply. This is all my cutoffs. All my little wing cutoffs, these little angles here. Starts out flat stock. I saw in the vise on one side, then the other side. Then I take these jaws and I bend and it breaks, and I use this ball peen hammer to bend it around. Like this would be some of the fuselage leftover pieces from the welding rods. Oh, that's all pieces left over.
Cool.
But I use everything. All this little stuff I can still use as counterweight.
Cool.
Here's some bombs, CO2s
Yep.
we emptied tonight.
Yeah, we added to that pile. Right?
Added, right? This is how I cut stuff. I draw lines on there, then I cut one side or the other, and then I grind it back after it's welded on. That might have been a beginning of a wing,
Okay.
and somehow it didn't work out right. So
Okay.
throw it in the scrap, start over
To
again.
the scrap. Yep.
Yep, it can always be used.
Every little piece you can find some use for.
This
some
is the
future
front of the
project.
plane. That was the
Okay.
nose. The cockpit would have been here, and I cut this on an angle with a hacksaw.
Very cool.
Yep, 4 mil. That gets used a lot. The 4 mil, the vise, hacksaw, the welder, the grinder. My 2 grinders. I got a hard wheel and a soft wheel. Hacksaw. And here I got my files. Flat files, round files, little brush. Pliers, vice grips.
Awesome.
Welding helmet. I know,
Yep.
I know.
Awesome.
Yep, it's a toolbox.
The old welder.
Yep. I just got that. I had a Miller before that, a blue Miller, and it finally quit working.
Okay.
And then my original was a Lincoln, and I bought another one, brand new again, about a year ago.
Okay. Cool.
I like the stick rod.
Mm-hmm.
It welds anything.
Right through rust and.
Yeah, rust, oil, paint,
Uh huh.
and I MIG welded for 30 years or so, and it was too precision, but I don't need that precision. I don't need leak tight, airtight, perfect. I like it a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
That's what gives it the look.
Cool.